You've been taught a lie. You were told that being a good person means being honest, kind, and forgiving. That lie is why you keep losing. You're not losing because you're weak. You're losing because you're predictable. Most people don't realize they're being played, not in their career, not in their relationships, until it's too late. It's time to accept the brutal truth. Kindness doesn't make you safe. It makes you useful. And unless you learn the true rules of power from Machiavelli, the world will keep breaking you. Think about the last time you felt truly powerless. That feeling of being played, manipulated, or completely derailed by someone else's actions. Maybe it was a boss who leveraged your guilt, a partner who used your fear of abandonment, or a friend who exploited your loyalty. It was never about their superior intelligence. It was about your emotional predictability. The most strategically dangerous people in the world are not aggressive or cruel. They are simply unreadable. They are immune to the emotional tactics that paralyze the rest of us. They are emotionally dangerous. This is the uncomfortable truth. Nobody can control you if you choose to feel nothing about what they do. We are going to unlock the Machiavelli mindset, not to become heartless, but to become sovereign. This is the difference between being easy to control and being absolutely untouchable. Stay sharp. Most people walk through life believing their emotions are their own private property, a unique source of strength and authenticity. But to the strategically minded person, your emotions are a map. They show exactly where you are weak, where you seek validation, and precisely where to push to make you react. You've been trained to be predictable. You react immediately. You seek validation from the person who hurt you. You over-explain your boundaries, and that predictability is your greatest weakness. Machiavelli warned us centuries ago that human nature is fundamentally self-interested, even if politely concealed. He understood that people do not operate on morality. They operate on incentives. And your emotional response is often the exact incentive they're seeking. The drama, the guilt, the apology you beg for, that is the consequence they are trying to avoid, and the power they are trying to seize. If you are easily angered, you can be baited. If you are easily guilted, you can be leveraged. If you are constantly seeking approval, you can be controlled by anyone willing to withhold it. In a world full of players, your greatest defense is becoming the one variable they cannot calculate. Let's get something straight. Being emotionally dangerous does not mean becoming cruel or aggressive. That's amateur, low-level thinking. True danger is not chaos. It is precision. It is a controlled absence. Emotionally dangerous is not 1, being aggressive or loud. 2, lacking empathy for others. You can choose to withhold action, not feeling. 3, trying to hurt people back out of spite. Emotionally dangerous is 1, clarity, knowing your value and acting without the need for external validation. 2, sovereignty, choosing your internal state regardless of external circumstances. 3, non-reaction, the ability to observe emotional triggers without engaging them. The moment you can witness an insult, a disrespect, or a betrayal and decide, I will not waste my energy on that, you become truly dangerous. You short-circuit the manipulator's game. They are expecting fireworks, a reaction, a justification. When they meet silence, distance, and control, their tactic fails immediately. Machiavelli understood that people respect what they cannot break. If you bend easily, you will be tested endlessly. But when they realize that disrespecting you only leads to your quiet, definitive withdrawal, they learn that you cost too much to cross. To become emotionally dangerous, you must master the 3 pillars of Machiavellian emotional sovereignty. Pillar 1. The mastery of indifference. The greatest leverage someone has over you is your desperate need for their approval, love, or validation. The ruthless mindset sees this need as a vulnerability that must be eliminated. You must practice indifference not toward the person, but toward their opinion of you. When an external force tries to pull your emotional strings, pause. Ask yourself, does this action benefit me, or does it satisfy a compulsive, emotionally expensive reaction? A boss criticizes you unfairly? Indifference. Focus on the next strategic move, not the hurt feelings. A former partner tries to get a rise out of you? Indifference. Do not reward bad behavior with your valuable attention. Indifference is the ultimate power move because it signals, your behavior does not affect my internal state. Pillar 2, the weapon of non-explanation. Most people, when challenged or disrespected, feel compelled to justify, explain, and argue for their position. This is the surest sign of a low power position. You are seeking permission for your boundaries. The emotionally dangerous person knows that disrespect is not confusion. It's information. When someone violates a boundary, they are testing how much they can get away with. They don't need clarity. They need consequences. Ruthless people don't argue with disrespect. They don't lecture. They simply create distance or remove access. Their action is the explanation. If you say, my boundary is XYZ, and someone crosses it, your response isn't a conversation. It's the immediate, quiet enactment of the consequence. Silence teaches faster than begging to be understood. You stop giving second chances that were never earned. Pillar 3. The strategic use of scarcity. Access is power. In every dynamic, friendship, dating, work, the access you grant is your most valuable currency. When you are endlessly available, endlessly forgiving, and endlessly giving, you become cheap. Machiavelli knew that people respect what costs them something. If your attention is free, your loyalty is automatic, and your time is constantly negotiable, you have no leverage. The shift must be deliberate. Stop chasing people who only benefit from your effort. Stop negotiating decisions that don't require permission. Make your presence an event, not a constant. True ruthlessness is the quiet confidence to let someone feel the consequences of crossing you. The loss of your time, your loyalty, or your access without a dramatic confrontation. This is how you reclaim your intrinsic value. This is where everything changes. When you become emotionally dangerous, you stop being a reaction to other people's chaos. You stop being pulled into emotional games. You choose where your energy goes. You choose who gets access. Machiavelli famously said, "It is better to be feared than loved if you cannot be both." In the modern strategic context, we translate this: it is better to be respected than endlessly liked. Respect creates safety, structure, and boundaries. Being liked creates dependence, vulnerability, and compromise. When you prioritize respect over approval, you make yourself impossible to control. You are no longer dependent on the emotional economy of others. You are self-contained. The ruthless person doesn't fight to be chosen. They don't beg for loyalty. They don't waste energy on people who drain them. They choose themselves, consistently. And here is the final, freeing realization. The world doesn't reward those who mean well. It rewards those who understand how it works. Your final choice is simple. You can continue to be emotionally predictable, wondering why you are constantly betrayed and overlooked. Or you can accept the truth of human nature and move through the world with unshakable control. To become emotionally dangerous is to protect your future. It's to stop being played and start defining the terms of your engagement with the world. Stop explaining. Stop hoping people will change. Start operating from sovereignty. If this video helped you recognize the game, it's time to move to the next level. Subscribe to this channel for more principles on power and strategy, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next truth. Now I want to hear from you. What is the one emotional trigger you are going to practice controlling this week? Let me know in the comments below,